Hey there, this is Scott Smith. It's a supplemental video. I thought y'all might appreciate a couple more things about 1182 Ridge Way, which we just finished video on right there. I'm back in the car now. I wanted to show you something I hadn't mentioned in the prior video. This right here is a presentation packet I used to meet our hard money guy a couple days ago on site. We got soaking wet walking through here in the rain, but you can see how thick that is. I don't know, 50, 7,500 pages, something like that. It's got pretty much everything I think you would need to know about this place. It's going to show you tax records. It's going to show you recent sales, including pictures and all the full MLS data of what those properties sold for. Here's an example of what the neighborhood looks like. There's a guy walking his baby who is on and off the sidewalk on his tricycle there, which is kind of cool. Anyway, yeah, it's got a nice neighborly feel to it. So, as part of the package that I was just discussing, I run spreadsheets for you, showing you what I think we could potentially make on one of these. I can't guarantee the numbers because they always are changing, but I provide you with recent sales nearby of very applicable homes to what we could be doing here. Show you what they sold for. No, it's the public data I'm sharing with you. It's not my data. It's public data. These homes also share that same extraordinary view off the back of this, and trust and believe I'm going to try to pick up a couple more of these houses, bring them back to you for opportunity. This house here sold about a year and a half, 2 years ago, I suppose. I went in there a few times. A doctor had built that for his wife. Very, very cool house inside. Here's where the slope of this hill starts taking off. Right there at the end of this street, you're seeing one of the campuses for Austin Community College. Right here, that's the community college. I'm going to go ahead and turn left on Crest Avenue, one of my all-time favorite streets in East Austin. This place also has a dramatic topographical change, but when it gets to the bottom of the cliff, it just flattens out. I've been up on this street late at night with a professional football player whose name you would know if I mentioned it. I'm not a name dropper, but maybe I am a little bit, I guess, that time. You can see this house just finished completion. It is modern, it's crisp, it's cool. Across the street here, you got new construction, and you got two of them that are under construction. I know the guys building these homes. Coming up on our right here, we've got 2 of the sweetest cribs in the hood, in my opinion. Those are just stellar to me. I love that style. They get good money for houses like that, as you might guess. But yeah, I stood there on that lot with the guy, and we watched planes land and take off at Austin Bergstrom International Airport, which was pretty neat. This one here is finishing up right next door, so you can see within a block of us, we've already had, 6, 8, 10 newly constructed or under constructed ones. This one just finished up and it's for sale. This look and feel of home is very popular in our neighborhood. As I mentioned, this is a neighborhood that's being heavily gentrified at the moment, and you know, a lot of the people who have lived here for years are cashing out, and I help a good many of them go ahead and move to the suburbs sometimes. I know of a few home builders that are building brand new homes out there, and folks from here can take their cash, go out there to the suburbs, have a brand new house, pick up a nice car, and stick some money in their pocket at the same time. So we like to do people right on the buy side too, you know, when we're acquiring things. I'm stopping here. We just made a circle. The street here to the left is Ridgeway again. We turn left there. 3 houses down is our subject property. Right in front of us, so you can see downtown. And that brings me to another point of why I love Ridgeway. One of the concepts I'm looking at is putting a 3rd-story viewing area on the top of the house that we construct there. And from there, I'm going to guess you can, and don't quote me because I can't get up that high and see, but my notion and the architect's notion is both that you'll probably be able to see some bits of downtown. This project here is at the corner of Sewell Wilson and Pandora. I was very involved with this. In fact, I sat with the architect who ended up drawing the plans that you see here. A partner and myself acquired that land. We put floor plans and permits in place, and then we sold it to the person who is ultimately building it. I think that's just cool. Up here, we created a bonus room right on the top. Can you see it? I'm sure you can. This little room up here, it's 553 square feet. It's got a bathroom in it, and essentially it's a neat little room that takes you out onto the level in front of it. The flat space is a viewing deck, and that viewing deck will give us a good view of downtown, which that's kind of neat. Have a big party deck up on top. So yeah, this is one I really liked. Of course I did. I designed it, but this area up in here is one I'm familiar with. That particular location you're looking at right now used to have one of the worst houses in East Austin on it. I leased it out 4 or 5 times. I've been on that location for too many years. Here's a duplex, just finished up. And from the backyard of this duplex, you can throw a rock and land it. You know, if this tree wasn't here, let's consider. Across the canyon is 1182 Ridgeway, the opportunity I have available for you. This street is Pandora. What a lovely name, right? So anyway, here is part of the canyon that we enjoy, just a sliver of coming up the back. It does extend out into a flat space over on this side. We just happen to be in the canyon side of it. Thanks for joining me today. I get kind of lonely out here by myself sometimes. You better have fun with what you're doing, right? I want to show you directly behind me, which is going to be to our left now. This house was just scraped, and you can see that there's a pool back in behind that. They just demolished this house here in the last few weeks. Somebody's getting ready to build here, is my strong belief. So we've been gone for 7 minutes since we left the doorstep of 1182 Ridgeway. I've shown you evidence of, I don't know, 15 places under construction or newly constructed. There's another one. That's actually a condo regime project where they did an A and a B, sold 2 units off of there. The smaller one being in the back. We do those too. And it is a possibility on our subject property. 1182 Ridgeway does suit that nicely. I just think, you know, with the canyon back there, that address is special enough that somebody's willing to probably come in and say, gosh, what a unique proposition. I can own a killer house on this lot with that backyard? Really? Yeah, let's go ahead and drop that extra $50,000, $75,000, $100,000. Thank me when that happens. All right, Scott Smith, your East Austin Realty expert, coming to you from 1182 Ridgeway, 78702, baby. Give me a shout.